that just got back on the field. And I think there's a group of guys that are very talented and well versed and own the system that they're operating in, and I think that they have confidence going into week one through the best way to have real confidence, which is through work. And I think that we have uh, a lot of there's a lot of guys that stand to have the ability to put themselves in position to redefine who they are as players, based upon they've had a tremendous offseason.
All right, that was Mike McDaniel talking about his offensive line. Listen, this first time this starting five's played together. First time. I don't mean practice, but I'm talking about the highest level, going 100 miles an hour, on the road, very loud place indoors, where the Colts play. And these five guys will play because Austin Jackson's coming back, and we're glad he's back to play together. This group plays together. The second part is, and it's been really hard, so it's fair. Can our starting five stay healthy? I can't remember last time I saw a starting five for the Miami Dolphins stay healthy for most of a season, where you're just down maybe one guy. I guess every team probably goes down one or two at some point. It just seems like, going back in the history, our team has just lost a lot of offensive linemen. A lot. A lot of guys get hurt playing, third center one year. Had the third center playing. First two guys were hurt. We've been through a lot of tackles on the outside. And then, the guard position is just had a lot of injuries. Guys rolled up on, and, different ways guys get injured during the game. So hopefully that goes well. But, yeah, this will be the first time the starting five with Austin Jackson coming back. Been out a long time, coming back, and we'll see how he looks at right tackle. And we got two brand new guards, a rookie and our highest paid free agent. And we'll see how it all plays out. Of course, Patrick Paul, I think everybody's really excited to see the big man out there at left tackle and see how he plays and gets more experience. Hey, listen, they're going to make some mistakes now. I don't want to make it sound like all of a sudden they're going to show up and look like the Eagles' offensive line. They're not. But they're going to get better. They're big guys, confident guys, and we'll see. But they got to stay healthy too. That would be the second part of this thing. So anyway, back to work today. Leaving in a couple of days, and then we will get a good idea what this thing looks like. Besides all that and everything else, listen, this thing always starts with one topic. One topic. And we don't know. A lot of you don't think it's going to happen. Tua stays healthy for 17 games. I don't want to find out if Zach Wilson can play or not. And then I had somebody yesterday, went to get all set up. See, Kim Bocamper's got me all motivated and working on getting that colonoscopy done. And guy waits for me outside. I left, and I could tell he wanted to talk. You walk out of the office, and there's that one guy. It's all guys my age and women. But the one guy goes, "Hey, man, big fan of Dolphins." I go, "Oh, here we go." But I didn't know where he was going to go first. And he hit me with, "I don't know about Zach Wilson." And I said, "Well, sir, I don't either, number one. And number two, let's hope we don't have to find out about Zach Wilson and Tua play 17 games. That would be nice." And then, of course, I opened up another can of worms. Well, do you think that's going to happen? Well, I can't, I know what you're thinking. History is not once in his career he's been able to do it. Happened to be a good year to get it done because he got a new contract, big one. And he goes, well, and he wanted to talk about Quinn Ewers, who he that's where he really wanted to get to, is somehow Quinn Ewers is going to move up. And all I wanted to say is, look, I think Quinn Ewers got a chance, man. He's got a chance. But I don't want to find out this year if Quinn Ewers, as the number 3 quarterback, is going to get up there and have to start. I don't. Maybe in time. Maybe in time. I'm guessing at some point he will get just like a guy that we had taken in the 7th round, Skylar Thompson, at some point will get a chance to get some starts in this league. But not right now. Not right now. Let's see what Tua can do. So this whole thing will be interesting. We're going to find out together, folks. We will find out together what it's going to look like. The running game. Yesterday, we talked to Chris Perkins from the Sun Sentinel, and Perk was screaming about the running game. He's right. We need to get more of a running game than we had last year. It's got to be a lot better. Yes. Question is, where do you run? And his thing is, we got to run inside. We got to be able to run between the tackles. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a waste. Teams know you're not going to do it. Then, they're waiting. But Mike's been really good running the ball outside. He's got a formula that's been really good. We didn't use it enough last year, so we didn't have as much success. But a couple of years ago, we ran for over 130 yards a game. That's good. That's a good number with everything else you're doing. And so probably a combination of both. But I do believe you do need to run between the tackles on the short yardage and goal line thing, just to give it up and give up the ball and not just throw passes all the time and try trick plays and misdirection plays. Just sometimes just line up and get after it. Ollie Gordon is 225 pounds, man, and the way he ran in the preseason, and because of injury to 2 other veteran running backs that won't be in this game, Ollie Gordon's going to get some playing time. He will get some playing time along with Achane, who will play a lot. But I don't think we want to kill the guy, play every snap.
Well, what's the split going to look like?
I don't know. You're asking me. I have no
for the
idea.
People that are interested in those sorts of numbers.
Well, look at
He'd get the goal line stuff, I would assume, right?
I would think he would get. I want him. Nothing against Achane, but Tyreek might have been onto something. It wasn't for him to say, but yeah, I'd rather see a 225-pound back who runs hard like this guy compared to a 190-pound back who can do a lot of things. Can run inside, run outside, really good. You turn yourself into a 1,500-yard guy. I want him to get. I want him to be our pass receiving running back, which he will be, and get him isolated one-on-one and those out and ups and those linebackers. He's coming out of the backfield, and they know that he can fly. With a former track guy at Texas A&M, they know about his speed. It's no secret. But Ollie Gordon needs, you're right, Woody. Ollie Gordon needs to get some carries in.
We're not looking at like a 60-40 split here, though,
are we? Probably not that much. Probably not that much. But
does he go double-digit carries?
He could. He gets on a roll, right? Gets a couple of good carries going there, and they get their running game going a little bit.
I'm just trying to warm you up for our fantasy football segment later.
So I got to tell you, man, yeah, if Ollie Gordon's feeling it and running with confidence, and, all of a sudden he dips his shoulder on a safety and picks up an extra 5, and those guys see that, and you're going, oh, damn, we got a little physical. Then you go with them, right? Go with them a little bit. Again,
the problem becomes, and you know this better than me, but Achane, if you start taking him off the field, you start taking away his carries, how detrimental is that to the whole? Because he's your third best, third best offensive player.
Yeah, he is, but Achane cannot play at 190 pounds. I'm with everybody else. I don't want to use Achane every game. He'll end up just like the guy in San Francisco. He's young.
Putting him in the McCaffrey category.
He's been knocked out of games. There is a time to use him, but I don't want him taking a 25 carries and another 7 or 8 targets out of the backfield. How long does everybody think he would last if we were to do that? I
don't know. People love CMC though, man. He's still going way up there.
I see it.
Those drafts. He's a top 5 rated running back.
What's the chance he stays healthy?
0, I guess. 1.
I'm curious to see how they're going to use him. To the point, Hey, he has done so much better than I thought coming out of Stanford. I thought he was going to be a pass receiving.
He was the best overall football player for a while there.
He was doing things inside and out. You start having 1,000 yards. He went over 1,000 of both, right? As a receiver,
he was the first fantasy pick. He was a top dog, and he's still a top guy even with all the crap.
Nothing against all the fantasy guys that have Achane. I'm glad you have him, and it's a good pick because he is going to break off some big plays. But I'm looking at the 17-game schedule of making sure playing on that field that you can stay healthy. And it's first time coming back, right? He's been injured. Was that soft tissue? No, he was
soft.
No, calf. Wasn't he part of the calf muscle or something? Or I'm not sure. Soft tissue calf. Anyway, these guys have had a bunch of time off to come back and get ready to go. Hey, speaking of getting ready to go, we're going to get ready to go here. We got a lot more stuff to get to. Oh, my God, Woody, I can't believe it. Tomorrow night, Cowboys at Philadelphia. People are jacked up for
that. Give me a blowout or no?
Not good for Thursday.
You have to give me your exact prediction today. I'll give you your spread tomorrow on game day, but I don't think Dallas is as bad as people maybe think.
I don't know, but they took
a rough offseason.
They took a big shot to the gut when they lost. You can say whatever you want, whether guys liked him, didn't like him, whatever the deal was with that guy.
Well, it's never good to get rid of your best player.
Never good. Yeah. Not at 26.
A week before the season starts.
Not 26 years old. But whatever it is.
Got a haul for it, though. But
I do love, too. He's like, I never wanted to leave. This is where I wanted to be. His agent's going on all the shows. We went back to him, can we want to be here? No, we're trading you. You're done. No more. You're history. We are toast. Well, I'll tell you what, we got some great games for the NFL season coming up, though. The old opener is full of great games. Starting Thursday night, Cowboys and Eagles are just going to do stupid numbers, but the whole week, including Aaron Rodgers going back to play the Jets, and Justin Fields will be playing against his former team. I mean,
I saw a coach over there in New York was not thrilled about having to answer Aaron Rodgers questions.
Get after him. It'd be the best thing you can do. Then you don't have to worry about questions.
Yeah.
Last thing you want is that guy to have a great game against you. Last thing you want is Aaron Rodgers in game one coming back to throw for 280 and 3 touchdowns. Not what you want.